So I got me in a tent today. I've got it here still in the box. That way you can see how easy it is or how difficult it is to set it up. You'll know that I have not set it up yet. We're going to do this together. Let's open it up and see what we got. We have a box in a box is what we got. Unfortunately, the box in the box is tore up. Hopefully, well, that shouldn't have damaged anything. It doesn't look like it, but 2 to 3 person pop-up camping tent. Get this out of the way. It says easy pop-up, 2 to 3 people, lightweight, waterproof, breathable, and solid. We'll see about that. Be careful opening your bag. You don't want to cut the storage bag of the tent itself. Like I said, it does come in a carrying bag. Feels like it's waterproof, so you shouldn't have any problems there. Let's move over here into the tent location area. Okay, here we go. I don't know if y'all want to time this or not. I'm not really timing it, but if you want to start your timer, we'll start now. Well, actually, in a moment, that zipper is kind of stuck. Okay, that zipper's a little stiff, but it's brand new. So, that might be the reason. There's, probably goes over the front door. I'm not sure yet. But it comes with your tent stakes and no kind of instructions, so pretty much on your own. There's a little strap here. Wind her up. I had to pause for a minute. There's a very loud jet that just went over out near the military base. Okay. What is that strap? Okay, here we go. These, well, it's already hooked up for you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got you. These poles fold up right here. Just unfold those. Locks into place. This one's already, it's going to do it on its own. You get back over here. Turn that where you'll be able to see inside there. Like I said, just flip this part. Folds like that, just flip it over like that. Easy peasy. Actually, we have a front door and a back door. Okay. I tell you what, that is the easiest tent I have ever set up. This is small enough where I can just flip it around to show you. Got little windows here that Velcro shut. You can open those up for airflow. You can roll them up. They do fold from the outside though, so if it's about to rain, you might want to go ahead and roll those down. We'll show the takedown procedure. I see how that works. Let's get a camera up a little closer and look inside here. I changed that coloring up a little bit, the lighting, so you can see inside here, because it looks pretty dark. But the flooring honestly feels a little thin, but normally if you're going to use a tent, you would have a tarp. I would lay a tarp out on the ground and then set your tent up. But let's lay down in it, see how much room we have. Okay, I am 5'9", and it goes from the tip of my head to my feet are touching down there at the bottom. So, if you're shorter than that, you're fine. If you're taller than that, I would suggest laying at an angle. This would be a perfect tent for kids. And it does have a little bag inside there that you could put your phone in or whatever you needed to. There's the windows. You can zip up this screen right here. Oh, this zips from the inside. So you can zip that up like so. If it started raining or something, or you wanted a little privacy, then you can zip up this one. This one would zip up from the outside. So really, if you want to make it more private, you could zip this one up before you zip up the, hey, there's a problem. It gets caught up in this right here. You have to kind of watch that. But not a big deal there. Just have to pay attention. But yeah, you'd want to zip up this part first, because you can't get to this zipper from the inside if your netting is already closed off. Like I said, it is pretty lightweight, so you need to stake it down. It does have the holes right here to put your stakes in if you need to stake it down, and I would recommend it. Okay, this is your rain fly. I'm assuming, since there's no instructions, I really do not know that for a fact, but you would need something up here to disperse the water if it started raining. Otherwise, the water is going to gather on top right here and crush this down. So, you can attach this right up here on top. There's really not any designated spots that I am seeing for these J-hooks, so I'm just going to hook them into the flap right here. Just like this. Now, if it rains, that rain should bead down and fall off the sides and not crush the top in. I believe that pretty much covers the setup, showing you inside and all that. Only thing left to do is to take it down. See how easy it is to take down. I think it's going to be pretty simple. Get this off of here. After you pull your stakes up that we would have put down, you just take, well, let me move over here so you can see. You just take these right here, hold that right there, grab that bottom, and flip it over like that. Put that on the inside there. Flip this one the same way. Grab it in that joint, flip it around. Just like that. Should be able to grab it in the middle. Squeeze that up like that, and it will just fold up. Easy peasy. Then you can just wrap this. Probably be easier to lay it down. Uh-oh, one of our legs come undone. You might have to watch that, make sure that doesn't happen. Make sure it didn't happen over there, and it did. So make sure your legs are down or folded up. Take all that, put it right here, roll that up. I don't think that's as short as what it was, is it? Oh, there's 2 joints. Okay, we skipped a step. Let's get this back out a little bit. There is a second fold right there. This is a trifold. I did not see that when we undid it. Did y'all see that? I didn't. My bad. But that even makes it even smaller and easier to work with. There. Apparently we still have one down. Yep, there it is. Hey, what? We're going to have to open this back up a little bit. Aren't we? No, I guess not. There we go. Ah, that one's down. There we go. This is your real review, not made by a professional tent assembler or putter-upper or whatever you want to call it. Nevertheless, there we go. The question is, will it go back in the bags? Get our little strap here, put back around it, pull that around like so. Get her cinched down. There we go. Now let's see if it'll fit in the bag. Where is our bag? There's our bag. A lot of tent to put in this bag. We'll see. I'm sure I would get quicker at this the more I did it. One thing about it, we would know they were trifold legs and not bifold legs. Actually, I believe this is going to go back in there correctly. A little pushing and a little working. Put our stakes in here while we're thinking about it. Okay, we got it all back in the bag. Kind of surprised, but it did go back in the bag. If you're looking for a good smaller tent, this is a decent tent. Now, I would put out a tarp on the ground because the bottom of this is a little thin, but I'd put a tarp out on the ground on any tent. Most tents don't have a thick bottom on them, so need to protect that bottom the best you can with the tarp. Would be my recommendation on that. But anyway, if you're like 5'9" or taller, you're going to have to lay corner to corner, really. And that's going to make it a one-person tent. Unless one of you is 5'9" and the other one is like 5'1" or something, you're great then. But you take two adults that are around 5'8" to 5'10" or taller, it's going to be a little tight, unless you want to snuggle. But it would be fantastic for kids. You know, anybody from 5'6" or so and shorter, it's a great little tent. It'd be great for the kids out in the backyard if they're having a little get-together and wanted to go camping out in the backyard. This is an easy tent to set up, as you saw. Fairly easy to take down now that we know it's a trifold instead of bifold legs. We learned. I like the fact that it has two doors. I like the fact that it has two windows on each side. I don't like the fact that you have to roll the windows down from the outside, but it is what it is. Not a deal breaker for sure. All in all, I think it's a good little tent. Like I said, a little tent. This is not made for two grown adults of any height. If you're shorter, that's great. It would be fine. But if you're taller, you might look at a different tent. That's just my opinion. Anyway, other than that, this is a great little tent. I love the fact that it's easy to put up and take down. I really like that. And that really matters when it's like 100 and something degrees outside and you're frustrated and you're hot and you're ready to go home or get an air conditioner. It's nice to have one that's easy to take down. Anyway, that wraps it up. I'll give it a thumbs up, all in all. So it's a good little tent. Hey, I am an Amazon associate, so any qualifying purchases that you may make through any of my Amazon links, I will receive a small commission from. Thanks for watching.